What's up out there? Welcome back to some more Melvor Idle, and today we have a little bit different video. I woke up this morning and I saw a news feed in the Steam news feed. I saw an article about a create a mod contest that the developers of Melvor Idle are holding. Man, words are hard this early in the morning. There's $3,000 worth of prizes. I think it's like $1,000 for first place or something like that. We'll get into the prizes here in a minute, but they've partnered with mod.io to do the first official create a mod contest with over $3,000 in prizes up for grabs. I saw this, I looked at it real quick, and I thought, man, I have got to do a video on this and get this broadcast as much as possible. Now, you may not be a modder and you may not know anything about modding, but the cool thing is, out of this, we're going to get some cool mods, and we'll get into it here in a second. But first and foremost, if you are working on a mod, it would be worth your time to put it in now to potentially win some money. So if you've got something going, the only thing that I don't like about this is that it's a very short fuse. It's from today, which is the 14th of June through July 5th. That seems really tight to get somebody to actually develop something. Now, it may be a lot easier than I think it is, but it seems really tight for somebody to learn how to mod and then get something quality pushed out, tested and all. And maybe it doesn't have to be tested. Maybe it just needs to be out there. But voting will go from July 6th to July 13th, and then the winner will be announced on the 14th of July. So that's a very tight schedule to get all this done. It says the team has been working hard behind the scenes, and we are excited to finally announce our very first contest for this year, a create a mod contest. I think the stuff we've had in the past has been like artwork and stuff like that. I don't think it's been something like this. They say they've partnered with mod.io for this contest. We'll use their website for submissions and voting. More details below. Please make sure you read this entire post carefully before making a submission. So the cool part of this, it's not just any random mod. Like, they don't want quality of life and all that. I love what they're going for with this. The theme of this contest is content. Now, you could look at this and say, man, maybe they've ran out of ideas or something. I don't think so. I think they're really trying to push the community into developing new stuff. Like, stop with the quality of life and stop with the cheating and all that crap that's out there. Let's start pushing into some new territory and do some new things, which I am totally behind, and that's why I wanted to make this video. So they say, this means you are tasked to create a mod for Melvor Idle that adds some form of new content to the game. Any mod that adds at least one of the following will be eligible: a new skill, additional content for existing skills, which wouldn't be too hard to do, new items, new monsters, new combat areas, slayer areas, or dungeons, new game modes, new pets, some form of new minigame to participate in, and any other piece of content that a player can complete. So they don't want like quality of life and cheats and stuff like that. I think that's awesome. Key submissions open. The contest begins Wednesday, July 14th at 9 a.m. GMT +1. Submissions in on July 5th. Community voting begins on the 6th. Voting ends on the 13th, which is community voting. So if you have a mod.io account, you can go in there and vote for it. And then, well, winners announced on the 14th. The prizes. So let me make sure that's all on the screen here. $1,000 for first place, $750 for second. Oh, they have a fifth place too. $500 for third, $450 for fourth, and $300 for fifth. And then 6 through 10 get a choice between these two plushies, which that's pretty awesome, man. That is awesome that they're doing 10. That if you get 10, I mean, hopefully we do get a lot of entries on this, but 10 entries get something out of it. That's pretty cool. The remaining 5, blah, 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 top 10 entries will also receive a voucher for all future Melvor Idle DLCs. So it sounds like they may have some other ideas of things in the works besides, I know we have one DLC down the road, but probably they're going to have additional ones. So create your mod, submit it to mod.io Melvor Idle, blah, blah, blah. With the tag mod contest 2023, submissions without the tag will not be accepted. So you're going to have to make sure and get that tagged. Rules, only one submission allowed per person. Per player is allowed. A player cannot submit a pre-existing mod for this contest. That's cool. No, not safe for work. No boobies. Can't have boobies. No copyrighted content, assets from other games, and sole discretion of Melvor Idle team. I'm going to guess they probably don't want like Star Wars mods and stuff like that. If you do not follow the how to enter steps correctly, your submission will not be accepted. Do not use Crayola crayons. Use ink, for God's sakes. People learn how to write a resume. You may continue updating your mod during the submission period. Updates to your mod are not permitted after the official submission end date. Any mods that are updated after the submission end date will not be eligible. Now, I would presume that if you rushed something together and it was kind of craptacular but sort of worked, I'm going to guess that they would want that fixed after all the voting and stuff is done. So I'm sure that's not like a hard, you can never update it ever again. So more than welcome to create a Reddit thread with your mod or post it, blah, blah, blah. You know, that's probably, I guess that's advertising. I don't know that I would do that while you're creating it, because you might give somebody else your idea and then lose. But if you've got your idea done and you're very happy with it and you're going to submit on it and get the voting going, then yeah, go for it. How the community vote will work. Top 10 winners will be chosen via the community using the likes feature on mod.io. Dislikes will have no effect on the end result. Cool. This feature is also available via the official mod manager within Melvor. So if you open the game and you see a cool mod that shows up, you can upvote it and it will count. That's cool. I like that. I don't have to worry about going to mod.io. Voting officially begins on the above listed community voting begins date and time. That's cool. They must have wrote that a long time ago. Let's see. In order to make it fair to all those that enter, mod.io will reset the votes at the start of the voting period. Only likes added from the community voting period begins date and time will count. That's cool. Any votes prior to this date will not count. Awesome. So if you do want to vote for something, make sure you vote for it after the voting period starts. And want to create a mod, there's some mod creation stuff here and some other information. So I thought this was awesome. I really like this idea, and I really wanted to put this out on blast to get this word out there, because I really look forward to seeing what comes out of this. There could be some really cool stuff. If somebody's got something cooking that they were just kind of, I'll get it someday. Now you've got a reason, you got a fire under your ass, get it done. Let's see what they can do. I am excited for this. I really want to see what people can do. I think it's going to be cool. There's some really cool modding. I'm a fan of modding in a lot of ways for any game that has it. Like, I just installed Arma 3 to check some stuff out the other day. Not mods necessarily, but some DLC. But there's tons of modding on there. You know what I mean? Like Doom, Half-Life, Quake, all those games all have modding. And I've enjoyed the modding that's in Melvor. So I can't speak to how much this makes me happy and how much I want to get this out there. Anyway, that will do it for this video. We will catch you on the next one. Take care.